Hi, guys. This is going to be a really exciting episode for me because I am very passionate about this topic. We are going to talk about not letting others control you and your actions in your business and your career, and also like your daily life and stuff. And I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to do that. The first one is you want to stand firm in your decisions. Stand firm in the decisions that you are making. Make sure that the decisions that you're making in your business and career that you stand firm on. You stand on business. No, you don't want to work extra overtime this month or whatever the case is going to be. You don't want to do that, so don't do that. In your business, if you want to go in a certain kind of direction, then make sure that that's the direction that you choose to go in, and don't let others control your actions or your movements. Just be intentional about the decisions that you make. Be intentional about the decisions that you do, and don't let others control you, because the one energy is about leadership, and that's what the energy is about in 2026. Take an initiative, but also be in self autonomy, self in charge. So therefore the energy of it will attract others that might try to stop your leadership, your independence, which comes with control. So you must know how to take control of all situations in your life, your business, in your career in 2026. The second thing you want to do is release the codependent patterns. So the codependencies that happen in your life where you need to ask another person for an opinion, you need to ask your boss if this is the right movements to make, or maybe you need to ask your spouse in order to level up in a certain part of your career, and whether they feel like it's best, but you have to go within for that answer. You're going to have to rely on your own self autonomy and your own actions before you go out and ask everyone else's opinion. That is a codependent pattern. If everything that you do in your life, you always have to ask your mother or your dad about what you should do, that's a codependent pattern. If you have friends that you always rely on in order to give you the advice, in order what decisions to make, that's a codependent pattern that must be broken. And a lot of us have had it in our lives and in our business. And it's, especially if you're in a higher up position and you do have like board members and stuff like that, there's going to be a point in 2026 where you're going to have to take charge of the decisions. You're going to have to take charge of that going forward. You don't have to constantly rely on every single little detail, every single little opinion. It's just not the time for that. The third and most important thing, guys, the most important thing to level up your business, your career, and your life next year. But let's talk about career and business. This is very important. Say no without guilt. No, you don't want to go to that networking meeting. No, you don't want to take on that partner. No, you don't want to maybe make a new hire that's someone's suggestion. No. And you're going to have to sit with that and be good with that without any guilt. In your personal life, no, you don't have time to go out this weekend because you have stuff to do in your business or in your career. Especially for my business owners, you can't be saying yes to all these outside things and obligations when you have your business to take care of. Your business is, ooh, there's a big old bee that just came by as I said that. You see it? Bees are attracted to like that kind of energy of higher energy. So I'm not saying like I'm gonna have the highest energy, but whenever I see a bee, I'm just like, cool. My frequency is rise. It's in a good frequency right now. Yeah. But also a sign of being busy. Busy, busy bee. So you want to make sure you're saying no without guilt, without obligations. Maybe you come home, you had a long day from work, and you're expected to just continue on and give a lot of your attention. It's okay to say no. I don't feel like playing tonight. I don't feel like maybe having dinner. I just need some time to myself. It's okay. Say no without guilt, without obligation. And trust me, it's going to rocketeer you, because the more you say no to things, the universe is going to give you the yeses that you want. The more you say no to that overtime that you don't want to do because you've been doing it for the last 5 years and it hasn't really gotten you anything, you've just lined yourself up with a career, a job that's going to pay you what that overtime would have been in a shorter amount of time. You'll make that in your 40 hours because you're saying no to what you don't want. So when you say no, the universe is like, oh, this is not what they want. This is not what they're looking for. And then it aligns you up with more situations where you can say yes. Where you can say yes, okay? The fourth thing is you want to set clear boundaries in your business and your career. Set proper business boundaries. Do you have employees that are not listening to you? Do you have teammates that are not listening to you? Set those business boundaries. It's so important because if you have faulty business boundaries in your business and your career, you have faulty boundaries in your life because it's going to reflect on all areas. So make sure you're setting your clear boundaries in your business. Make sure you're setting your clear boundaries in your career. Boundaries are very important in a universal year one. It's what's going to make you accelerate more. So if when you're in business, you're going to get thrown a lot of people that want to work with you or do business with you or sell you a new this or new that. Set your boundaries. If it's not for you, leading up to, like we said in point 3, is say no. Say no. Say no. It's going to be your most important word because every no is going to be followed with a big, a bountiful yes in your business. You say no to that new hire. Now you get to say yes to the hire that you wanted. You say no to that new partner. Now you get to say yes to the partner that's more in alignment with you. Get it? No releases to the yes. You say no to that career. Now you get to start working on your business. Now you get to start saying yes to your business. Now, if you say no to all this overtime, guess what? That frees up your time to work on your business, work on your side. And I don't want to say hustle. We're not looking at hustle. Hustle season is over. Make solid foundations for your business. If you've been in your career for so long and you're like, I want to start my business, I want to start this, start it. This is a 1 year. Start, do it, pursue it. The energy will be rapified. But you got to say no to all this like BS overtime or BS baby showers or wedding showers, all this kind of stuff that you have to do that takes you away from what you need to do. This is self-autonomy year. This is kind of a self-absorbed year without you being too egotistical. But we're coming out of 2025, which is very given out to everyone else, giving your energy out to everyone else. The 1 year asks you to bring that energy back to yourself and put yourself first so the rest can follow. And the fifth and final thing is stop seeking permission to pursue your goals and your purpose. Stop seeking permission. If you've been doing your business and you have your business and it's been for several years and now you want to pursue something, a passion project, go ahead and do it. Stop seeking permission from everyone else in order, is this the right time to do it? The time is always now. Your power is always in today. Your power is in the now moment. So stop seeking permission and start seeking your purpose. Start seeking your mission. All right? That's all I have for you guys today. I hope these tips I actually know these tips have helped you guys out a lot because this is the one energy, taking back control, taking back your power. And if you want to learn how to use numerology inside of your business and your career, I encourage you to join my Business Numerology Academy. That's going to be linked inside the description, or if you're seeing this on Instagram, it's going to be in the bio. This is going to teach you how to use the numerology energy to staff, to launch, to make precise timing of the things that you want to implement inside of your business. It gives you the blueprint and you can use it and scale energetically. You got the structure part. What you need is the energetics. And when you scale with numerology, it's effortless. It's more easy. Now you know why certain months might be slower than the other because your numerology chart will tell you that for yourself and your business. And if you're interested, go ahead, like I said, and enroll and start in January. You can upgrade your package if you like. So if you can sign up for the regular package, which is will give you the full access to the course for a full year. And if you'd like to upgrade it, then you can get the full access with the monthly lives that we're starting in January, where we do our masterminds and go over the universal energy as a group. Okay. So guys, next time, send you love and much light. And also, if you want to work with me one-on-one, I am doing some coaching packages for the rest of the year. These are for people that are in business already and want to really level up, not just starting out, but already in it and have tried all the strategies and want to try something new. Then coaching with me is going to help you out tremendously, take you to that next level. Go ahead and click in the description and see you guys next time. Ciao.